chanted, and the lady in his arms turned fire truck red. "Nico is going to go ballistic when he hears about this," she squealed. "Good. A little jealousy will go a long way." The other woman dancing at his side tried to grab his ass and laughed. "I love it when Max gets all possessive. The sex is amazing. So me next." Costa had been right. These women were trouble with a capital Troubl&E. He was down for having a good time, but he would never come between anyone and their mate. He danced with them for another minute and then spun both around and into a waiting couch. Now, ladies, let the single girls have a chance too." "Spoil sport?" Max's mate folded her arms and pouted. This party should be exactly what he needed, but tonight Steele would rather wrap himself around one soft, cuddly woman, one who could warm his bed during the long winter months at his post at the Green Weir stronghold. The Czech winter was coming, and he didn't want to spend it alone. Pretending to be strippers at a pre-mating party was not the way to find a mate. Wait. Whoa, hold the phone. Mate? No fucking way. Just because Jacob Zeleny, the head of his Weir clan, was the first dragon in more than 600 years to find a true mate, didn't mean the rest of them would or could, or even should. Nope. Steele was on the verge of hitting his prime years. His glory days of carousing and bedding every woman he could would end too soon. He had to take every advantage of this vacation to get into as many dirty girls' panties as possible. A goddess in a pink flowy top and tight jeans that hugged all her curves, and there were oh so many, walked into the room with a tray of drinks. His eyes were instantly drawn to the green sparkling tree charm hanging from a chain just above her fantastic tits. He'd happily add both the charm and this hot curvy chick to his treasure trove. He tore his eyes from the necklace and drew his gaze down to the sweet sway of her hips and over her plump ass. Fuck yeah. Those were the exact panties he aimed to get into. He danced his way out of the group of women and over to his pink prey. She stopped beside him, not attempting to take the cocktails into the pulsing crowd of women now surrounding Dax. "Having fun, big boy?" A soft voice that sounded like ripe peaches, a warm mountain sunrise, and butterfly wings lilted from her. What the fuck did that even mean? He shook his head, waiting for the momentary brain fart to pass. "No?" she laughed, the sound tinkling like frozen bluebells. Holy shit, his brain was broken. He licked his lips and tried to speak. A low growl came out. "Whoa, sorry. I didn't know we paid for Grumpy Bear." He was no bear, but she wasn't either. Her green eyes danced for him and sparkled brighter than her jewelry. They were the exact color of the field in front of his cabin in the spring after a rainstorm. This was a wolf party. He inhaled her sweet scent, looking for the nature of her shifter animal. She wasn't one of the wolves, but she wasn't a mere human. He stared into her eyes, searching for any clue, scenting her light arousal, trying to figure out what form she would take. A fluffy bunny or a lovely plump doe. She had a soft look about her that he liked, but she was a little too smart-ass to be a carrot-eater. They were all gentle. She had a bite. Her scent teased all his senses. A skunk, maybe. Soft and docile, but also clever and ravenous. He uncrossed his arms and shook them out. "No, little flower. You didn't pay for a grump, and I'm no bear." "That I can see." She looked him up and down, taking her time, damn well drinking him in. Oh, she had to be a hunter with that needy glint in her eye. He'd just been made into a piece of meat to her, he was positive of that. If he didn't know better, he'd say she was part dragon. But there was no such thing as a female dragon. "And if you didn't notice, I'm not exactly little." There was both a bit of defiance and something else shy in her voice and eyes. Yeah, he'd noticed. She had nice wide hips he could grab onto while he thrust into her, a thick ass he couldn't wait to squeeze, and plump tits he could get lost in for years. Shit, he'd been too long without a woman. He'd gone from hello to growl to imagining